Hello friends, I'm Vikram from Easy on Technologies. Welcome to my Vue.js tutorial series. In today's video, I will talk about how we can start Vue.js development, and we have three different options to use. One is a JS Fiddle website I can use, which is good for the quick start. We can also add a Vue.js file like external JavaScript in our web page and use the simple development procedure. And the best approach is a Vue-CLI based approach. We will discuss about the Vue-CLI approach in coming videos, but we'll focus on first two approaches in this video. So let me take you to the website. This is the official website of Vue.js. Here you will see a quick getting started link, and under this getting started link you will see here this JS Fiddle link they have provided, JS Fiddle hello world example. Just click on this. You will see here a website, and this is the simple example they have added here. So let me show you a few things here. This is the HTML section, and this is the JavaScript section, and this is your CSS area, right? And this is the result area, and whatever you develop in this HTML, CSS and JavaScript area, the combined result you will see in this white area, right? So this is the way you can use. So I'm going to start from the scratch. So I'm going to visit to this JS Fiddle website. Here you can write the HTML, and this is the area you can integrate. You can write your JavaScript code, and this is for CSS, and this is for result, right? So let me add this. This is the version of the Vue.js. I recommend you to use the development version for your development purpose, because it will give you some more additional messages which is necessary for the developers. And once the application is all ready, you can use this production version, right? So these are the CDN links. You can use the CDN links, or the alternative way is you can download the Vue.js file, and that can be integrated in your project. So let me start from the CDN. Copy this and add here in this area, and here I'm going to add a div. This is a div I'm going to add here, and this div I'm going to assign ID here for this div. Let me call it app, and here I'm going to write some JavaScript. This is where I'm going to create a view object here. This is view model we call it. This is new. It's a view object I'm creating, and here I'm assigning object in the constructor. So here we have certain properties. So I'm going to add here this EL property, and this will be your selector. I'm using this select by ID app. So this is the div controlled by this Vue.js instance, and here I'm going to show you one simple data. This is another property here, data, and here you can have some more properties. Suppose I'm going to use here message, and this message will be, let me write some message here. This is welcome to Vue.js tutorial, right? This is the message I'm using here, and simply this message I can simply get here inside this template. This is the message, right? So this is the template. It will read the message from this property, and you can either click on run here to get the result, or you can simply hit control enter. This is the message. Look at this, welcome to Vue.js tutorial, and this is simply how you can get the JavaScript property accessed by this. So actually this div has got one ID which is accessed here, and which is the whole div is controlled by this Vue instance. We'll understand these things in more detail in coming video. So when you make some changes here in this property, it will be updated here. So let me show you. See, let me write here, it's fun. So just hit Control Enter, you will see here updates, right? So this is a reactive framework. Whenever you make some changes in the property, it will be automatically updated here. So this is a simple template I'm using here. However, we can add more HTML code inside the div, which will be controlled by the Vue.js instance. So this is the easiest process. If we have some design related CSS, we can add here. So we'll talk about these things in coming videos. Now let me show you how we can simply add the Vue.js file in our project, and that will be the another alternative way I can use. So go to this official website, and now I'm going to click on the installation. Here you can use the development version or production version. So I'm using here development version. When you click on this, you will get here a Vue.js file downloaded. This is my Vue.js file, and I'm going to create a folder in desktop. So here I'm going to, this is my folder. This is, let me call it demo. Copy Vue.js file here. Now I'm going to add one HTML page here, HTML file I'll add here, and integrate Vue. Let me show you that. So this is my simple HTML file. This is HTML, and header section, body section is there, and this is the title. Let me save this page with the, let me call it this. This is, say, this is hello.html, and I'm going to save inside this view, inside the demo folder. Now here I can add that file. You can add that script. You can use some alternative text editor for better editing experience. I'm using this simple Notepad++. However, in coming videos we'll be using the Visual Studio Code. That is a better option because it is going to suggest you so many things and simplify your routine development. So let me add here script, external JavaScript I'm using. Script. Let me tell the source. Source of the file is Vue.js. It's a current, from the current location. The file is located in current directory, so I can simply use like this. And here I'm going to add a div. So in fact you can copy from this. Look at this. You can copy this div here. You can add a script, and inside that script you can script this is the script, and in fact you can see the script here. I'm going to copy this code here, and this is how we can integrate. Just a minute, let me arrange this. So this is my div, and this div is controlled by this Vue.js instance, right? And this is the message property, and we'll get the message property accessed from this template. Okay, now let me save this page and run this. Just open that folder and double click on the browser. Look at the message here, welcome to Vue.js tutorial, it's fun. So this is the simple way. Either you can integrate through this external JavaScript, or you can practice from the JS Federal website, right? So both the approaches will be correct. And one more thing I'm going to show you, I can integrate the same in the same way inside my project. So say this is my ID, I'm using NetBeans here as I'm a Java developer, so I use this ID. You can use some other technologies. So let me show you how I can integrate in my simple Java web application. This is Java web application I'm adding here. So add a new project in desktop or wherever you like. Name this project. Let me call it this Vue app. I'm creating a project in desktop with the name Vue app. This is the Tomcat server I'm using here to run my web application. But it is not necessary to use the Java based technology. You can have some other PHP application, you can have some NodeJS application, or you can have the Python application. Anywhere you can add this Vue.js. So I'm showing you through the Java. So this is the path of my application, and I'm not going to use any framework, just create a simple project. So it has created a default JSP page for me. So let me remove this or just close this. I'm going to copy my these two files, demo and Vue.js. This is demo from this folder. Copy both the files, hello.html, and this is Vue.js. Now you can simply run this project. Just a minute, taking some time. This is starting Tomcat for me. Right, it has started my server, and let me show you. Look at this. It has automatically opened that page here. So this is hello localhost colon 8080. This is the location of my server. This is my application, and let me call it hello.html. So you will see the same result here. So either you can access from the simple file like this as we have done. Either you can directly double click and run this, or you can run through the server. So when you are running through the server, you have to access like this. So localhost 8080 Vue.js is your application, and this is the name of your HTML file. Right? I hope you enjoyed this, and we will be talking more on this series in coming videos.